Excuse me. Alright, welcome back to Green Hell. We are in the middle of doing the Flamekeeper challenge. As you can see, there's a lot of dead bodies everywhere. It's not a Korn song or something, dead bodies everywhere. Korn, Slipknot, one of those bands. Anyway, let's go ahead and just keep at it. Do we need to upgrade anything? No. Looking good. Got plenty of rituals too. Alright, well. I am actually here in a tribal, so before we start this. Hey buddy. What are you doing? Yep. Where are you running? Oh, good dodge. There we go. Just get my arrows back, collect any arrows this dude's sitting on. Nice. And we don't need bones or your meat. Alright, before we launch the... Oop, is that another one that just came out over there? That is. Where are you going? Like heading for his head. Like smacked into his butt. That was weird. Alright. So now that we've killed all the tribals around us, it looks like we might be able to actually get into the challenge itself here. And drop these bones. Drop this human meat. Alright. Well, now that that's taken care of, how's my food situation? Yep, we need to kind of replenish ourselves. Hop down here, take it back. Whee! Alright. Might as well just wash ourselves instead. So we're not too far into this. Oh, forgot to shut off my Outlook. Hang on, let me shut off my email. Nobody needs to worry about what kind of emails I'm receiving. Alright, let's close that, and there we go. Alright, sorry about that. Go ahead. More tribals? Really?
Hello, you!
Wow, dude. That was not friendly. Okay. Alright, 1 second here. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, when business happens, business has to happen. So, alright, so we've killed 3 tribals. This guy, of course, just hit us too, and it looks like he damaged our armor a little bit. So instead of ditching those bones, let's hold on to those bones for a minute. Come back down here, rewash ourselves. It's always fun. And then it looks like we got a cut or laceration. I'm guessing we would have a cut or laceration if we have some busted up armor. He got a good hit in. And so let's go ahead and just do a quick inspection here. Yeah, I don't know that. Oops, inspection, wrong button. There we go. Is this the broken one? Yeah, this is the broken piece. So yeah, see we got a laceration right there. I guess it's not a laceration, it's just an abrasion. I need to put a leaf bandage on it. And then you never want to put on a leaf bandage when you're dirty. That's how you get your wound infected. Alright, so unfortunately lost one of my good tribal arrows when that happened. You know, I wonder if me breaking this would help. I don't know, just thinking out loud. Maybe me breaking that thing is going to help in keeping some of these random tribals away while I do the challenge. Alright, let's grab some more banana leaves. Head back to the base. Nice. Alright, you got a nice soft pile here. Alright, so banana leaf plus 3 bones and 2 rope gives us bone armor. And then we'll go ahead and put that bone armor on that arm. There we go. Alright. So now we can finally do what we were originally going to do, which is eat. So go ahead and eat all of this stuff here. Just kind of keep things moving. So we need, if we're good on protein, we need a little bit of water. You know what? I think we have enough meat to where I could just eat some protein. Yeah, let's go ahead and just eat one of these. There we go. So I am pretty tired from what it looks like. But I got full health, so I don't want to waste the day. Let's go see if we can find some of those blue mushrooms real fast. And then we'll kind of come right back into the challenge. I do think that, and I mean, it's not like this game isn't hard enough, you know, but I do think that there should be a fullness meter, like you can only eat X amount of food to restore your health. It's kind of weird that I can sit here and endlessly eat food to kind of like, of course. I'm seriously gonna walk right into a snake. Where you at? That was just silly. Okay, you know what? I was talking about how I shouldn't, like, how I should just go to bed. Or, I'm sorry, how I should just go to bed and waste this day. I am just gonna go to bed and waste this day after that. Am I gonna die if I go to bed? My health is already low from that hit. Alright, do I have any antibiotics? Yep. Alright, last painkiller. Let's eat that. Let's go to bed. Let's try again in the morning. Alright. Right back at it again. So double check our food situation. Looks like we're still looking alright. Just fill up our hydration a little bit. We can eat another one of these just to kind of get those fats and proteins. And then, does our banana trees have any bananas today? No. So we'll just go ahead and move on until then. Alright. No more wasting time. Let's do another round here. We're on 6. See, I told you we hadn't gotten that far. Do it. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's how you're doing. I love this base entrance. It totally prevents them from doing anything really good beside that eternal flame area. Come on. Oh, really? Alright, let's go. Bring it. Oh, that shouldn't have been a miss. That also shouldn't have been a miss. Really? Man, my accuracy is just off today. That one was my fault. Okay, come on, just get in there so we can just end this. Alright, well, that was rusty. now before we move on, let's go ahead and collect some arrows. Oh, we broke some armor, so that means that we probably have another cut that we need to deal with. Probably should have handled that before I just ripped apart another dead body. So let's go ahead and take care of that stuff first. Alright, that one's looking good. That's looking good. That's looking good. So this one's broken. And there's the cut. Sure enough. Alright, let's do this quick. We'll hop down here and get washed up again. I have a feeling that I'm going to jump off this after doing a really hard round to get cleaned up. I just totally miss, hit one of those rocks and die. And that's how I'm going to die for the first time in this challenge, is instead of actually like getting killed by the tribal. Alright, so now that that's done, we can catch ourselves up. This time, as long as we don't get bit by a snake, we should actually be okay to do more rounds. So let's get back to the base and get healed up and go from there. Alright. Another one of these warriors. Again, just harvest them. For the longest time, I didn't realize that if you just harvest the stuff that you kill, you end up recollecting the arrows again too. And so just harvest. Don't bother trying to just sort everything out or collect your arrows. Man, I burned so many arrows trying to do that challenge. Like to the point where I'm kind of sitting here like, do I need more arrows before I move on? Grab this guy's bow. It's a nicer bow than what I got. I should also probably switch weapons after I get after they get into the base, because I have like spears and axes and a bunch of other stuff. So anyway, kind of irrelevant, doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go ahead and dump some of this stuff. You know, I actually don't even need this many feathers. So we're going to put them back here, which we already have 2 full stacks of feathers. Man, we are just getting endless resources in this one. There we go. Alright, back to collecting these resources. That way we can keep doing more rounds. Is this obsidian? That's pretty cool. Just gonna move some of this stuff real quick. Alright. There's probably some more arrows around here, but I kind of just don't want to deal with that hassle right now. However, with the amount of arrows that I burned just trying to do that wave, how many did I collect? 10 plus 5. Man, that is not many at all. Alright, well, we're going to change things up a little bit. Let's go ahead and take all of these feathers. Nice. We're going to go ahead and make 10 arrows. We're going to do this a couple of times. I am going to load up my inventory with arrows real fast. I am out of inventory space. Can we ditch some of this stuff? Alright, that'll work for now. So I do want to do another stack of arrows before we move on to the next challenge. Let's go ahead and just finish getting all these small sticks. I wonder if spoiled meat is going to just sit here for the entire challenge, like this human meat that I have on the ground all over. If it's going to just sit there or if it's going to eventually spoil. Alright, so I think I can make 7 more. That's good enough for right now. In total, that'll give me 32. 4-pronged spear. Man, my crafting is that low where I just got the 4-pronged spear and that's it. 27 arrows and 5 regular arrows. Or 5 tribal arrows. Okay, that's good enough for me. Let's do it. Ooh, they're sending me several now. Bad shot. Alright, let's take out this archer. Wow, that was like right on his head. How did that one miss? That's what I'm talking about with this front entrance. This guy doesn't know what to do in there. Really? Come on. Alright, bring it on. Skip him for now. Focus on this archer. Wow, okay. That was just bad. That was also bad, I just sat there.
Me?
And... okay, you know what? You did. I need to remember to just do that every single time. Alright, so we broke another piece of armor. Oh, actually, we didn't put armor on that leg. Whoops. Alright, and that one's still there. This one's busted now, and there's the cut. Alright, well, let's go clean up. What are we on? I think round 8? Yeah, I think this is round 8 after this one. Oh, looks like we got leeches too. Let's take care of those leeches. Hey, friends. Hi, friends. Oh, where's the last one? Oh, I guess that's probably talking about my cut, not the leeches. Alright, get that bandaged up. Probably need to eat something too. So let's go take care of that. Alright, how are we doing? Wow, we just decimated all of our arrows. I don't want to walk around with all this psychotria. Looking good. Let's see if we can go get some bananas to come back with. Just something to get some carbs. Really? Not gonna find any bananas out here? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, well maybe the ones back in my base are growing. I should probably drop some feed boxes so I don't have to go out and find food. But that also kind of seems like a little bit of a pain. There we go. We can eat this Molinera fruit. Give us the carbs we need. Okay, so now that we have handled that, let's go ahead and just check some of this gear. Did I hear a tribal? I know I heard a parrot, but I also want to see if that was a tribal. Alright, well, let's get some of these dudes. What are those? Ashtress? Those might be tobacco dressings. What's tobacco dressings for? I think these prevent infection. I'm not 100% on that, but I think those prevent infection. Which is good. It would be good for a challenge like this, that's for sure. Alright, let's dump what we got here. So we gotta make 2 more pieces of armor. Let's go ahead and do that real fast. Nope, 1 too many bones. There we go. And so this piece we'll be able to replace on our arm here. Let's go ahead and drop in another piece. There we go. Alright, second piece of bone armor. Get that one on the leg that broke. Hey, it's up to 85%. That means that we are stacking it really nicely in terms of our skills. Okay, alright, let's finish clearing the base and collecting these resources here. And then we'll go ahead and do another run. Or another wave, rather. Just making sure these bows aren't any better than what I got. Kind of disappointed in how many arrows I have picked up. Was expecting to actually be picking up a lot more, but we might have to stop and make some more. It's going to be unfortunate if we have to stop and make arrows every single wave, but either way, we'll make what we can do work. Oh, is that a new bow that I need to check? 51 versus 41. Yep, let's take that. You know, I'm walking around with 2 of these bows, and the other one's just sitting at 50%. And I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me why I'm walking around with 2. I should probably make another melee weapon, or like the blow dart gun or something like that. Actually, I don't think I've ever used the blow dart gun on a tribal. Actually, now that I think about it, it probably wouldn't be that effective. So the lore of this, I don't want to give away any spoilers or anything like that, but the tribals have a tolerance to the poison dart frogs that give you like ridiculous stacks of poison and venom in this game when you touch them. And so the tribals from like childhood use the poison dart frogs to kind of increase their venom resistance, I guess is a good way of phrasing that. And so that's kind of canonical that the blow dart gun wouldn't affect them that much. Canonical? Maybe? I don't know. That might be the right word. Alright, so it looks like we kind of cleared out as many of these tribals as possible. Let's just move these weapons out of the way a little bit more. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need here. Oh, you know what? Are there any spears sitting about? Yeah, I don't need to worry about a spear right now. Yeah, just making sure there's no more arrows. Alright, I think we are good. Do we need to do another round? Or do we need to do anything before the next round? Yeah, let's go ahead and make another stack of arrows just to be on the safe side. There we go. And then I think we're sitting pretty, so we might as well make or do another round here. Give it a save though first. Alright, and there we go. Getting stacked on arrows. I love it. Oh, another arrow. Can't complain about a free arrow, right? I'm sure there's probably a bunch of arrows that are like back here too that have like, yeah, there's one that is like kind of ricocheted off. Alright, let's see. Drink some water real fast just because. Are we good? We ready to do another round? Oh yeah, we were gonna save. That's why I came back here. Alright, here we go. What's up, bro? Yeah. Three headshots. Oh, come on, that should have been a Bring it on, bud. Ooh, bad shot. What? He got my flame? Rude. Dude. Alright, well, let's see if I gotta restart this thing from scratch or if I pick up on the round that I last left off. Moment of truth. Don't know why it's not letting me restart it. Or why it's not letting me do it. Man, that was a good start to that round too. Alright, let's see here. See if it lets me do it now. It is not letting me interact with this thing anymore. Man, I hope I don't have to like rebuild this thing. That's unfortunate. Give it another try in just a second here. But man, if I have to rebuild this thing, I might as well just reload the save file that I have and kind of restart it. Damn. That is unfortunate. So you can reload this thing, but it won't actually redo the challenge for you. Alright, well, then it looks like we gotta load this file. Oh, we just saved it, didn't we? We just saved it right before the one that we lost. Perfect. That makes things easier. Man, I was actually intelligent about that one. Alright, so there we go. So now that I know that this is not a perfect setup, made it through 8 rounds, now I gotta get a little creative here to think about a new way to do this. Let's see what other defenses we can set up. You know, there is a trap that's like a spike trap. I haven't bothered finding it because it's kind of one of those traps that I never really use. But it might be worthwhile to get here. Let me think. Yeah, I should probably go find this thing, find the spike trap, that is. Where do you find it? Oh, wait, no, you don't find it. You don't find it, you don't find it. Come here. And craft, and craft. There we go, and then, you know what? You can take the spot of this bow that I haven't used in forever. Give me that spear. There it is, weak spear entry. Oh, that went down a point. Alright, so now that we have the weak spear, now spike trap. There we go. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lay a bunch of spike traps in and around this thing. Can I get one like right next to this? Because you've seen how they kind of glitch out, right? I wonder if I can kind of set this thing up. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Not to worry. Gonna set up some fun spike traps. I have no idea if placing these by the plants are gonna actually keep them more concealed or not. But I also have a feeling that I'm gonna run into these spike traps. That's gonna be fun. Alright, and I think he also comes from this angle. Alright. Cool. Well, this is gonna be a lot of fun, isn't it? More sticks. And then a small leaf pile. Alright, so that means that we need to collect some small leaf piles. Oh, that was just straight up a palm leaf. Whoops. Hey, I found an arrow. Cool. That was convenient. Alright. So I know that this can actually hurt me, so I am going to be careful around that thing. And now getting into the area to use that thing is going to be kind of a pain, I'm not going to lie. But I'm hoping that it'll actually keep the torch safe, and as one or more of those dudes runs in there, they're just going to hit those traps, get killed by the traps, and we can move on our merry way. There we go. Alright, and I'm rocking full armor. Yep, alright. Had to remind myself of where I'm at in this one. And the last one there and there. Alright, more sticks. This is going to be the gameplay loop for a while. That was embarrassing. I trusted my own half-assed defense a lot more than I should have. But it is alright, we're going to just keep on moving. There's the last one. Alright, and done. Hey, at least we get to clear out some of the miscellaneous crap that we have just sitting around here, you know? It's always nice. Alright, so I want to see... Okay, I can get to the torch without hurting myself. That's important. Am I going to have to cut down a tree here? Looks like it. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to cut down a tree. Alright, no worries. Cut down this one right here. You fell the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so what's going to be different this time is instead of doing another round, I am actually going to finish laying all these traps and then go get some sleep and then start another round tomorrow. Oops, did not mean to pick that up. Yeah, I probably should have built a little bit more of a base to do this challenge, but you know what? I kind of just always wanted to do this challenge since they came out with it. Never been a fan of horde mode in games, but I like this game enough to where I figure, you know what? Let's give it a shot, you know? Oh, I walked right into my own damn trap. I knew I was going to do that too. Knew I was going to do it. Alright, well, let's rearm it. Yeah, armed. Okay, let's not walk into our own trap again. There we go. Alright, and we need more leaves. Any more logs or anything back here? Oh, I do have things growing. Well, that's handy. I didn't realize that I had already created a planter's box back there. Let's see if... actually, I already know that that's not going to be enough to do really everything. Alright, might as well just fill this one out since we're right here. Looks like we're gonna have to venture out a little bit to find some more sticks here. Got 1, 2, 3 left to go. Alright, this is going to be interesting to give this one another shot, but let's give it another shot. Oh, well, actually, there's one more all the way on the other side, isn't there? Make this easier on myself. Alright, and then just one left. Alright, watch except for the one that I laid right there and right there. You know, we might as well just cover this entire base in traps. Curious about like the bow trap, because I think I've laid maybe 1 or 2 of them down, but it makes it sound like it's going to be an instant kill on some of the tribals, and so I don't know. I just kind of have always wanted to give it a shot. So 1 stick short, right? Yeah, 1 stick short. That'll work. Really? Come on. Damn tree. Come on, 1 more. Who am I to talk? I'm the one sitting here playing the game. Alright, why do I not have space for that? Okay, so now that that's handled,
I need to rest.
add that in there and that in there. Okay, we got all these traps set up now. Keep adding some more traps, because why not, right? Turn this one this way. Put this one this way. Alright, let's get some sleep and then we'll build those traps. I think I'm going to spend maybe the rest of the time that I have to play here building traps instead of doing another wave, because that was embarrassing. We're on like wave 9 and the torch got extinguished. So we're going to keep it up and we're going to get it going right. Alright, so we need water, we need a little bit of everything. Let's dive right in and get some meat. You know what, we can eat another one of those. We should go hunting today. Alright, let's ditch these planks. No point in having those clogging up my inventory. Alright, these are moving along nicely. It looks like they're actually about ready to come to harvest, so that's nice. Oops, pick up that ball. Alright, let's reset you. Reset you. Alright. So now it looks like all we need are some carbs. Easy fix. Really, there's no point in carrying a lot of the stuff that I'm carrying, but there's no point in not carrying it either. So, why not? Alright, let's build some of this stuff. Sticks. Long sticks. So that tells me that we should just go and harvest some trees and bring those back. Actually, just finding those 2 long sticks tells me that we should just chop down some more trees and bring back a whole stack of them. Alright, gotta keep remembering about these traps that we placed. Alright, what's missing here? A long stick. chop open these logs real fast and get the long sticks we need. Oh, I hate when that happens. When you get a long stick and one of them goes through the mud like it just did. Or I guess that's what I say happens. You know, like it's not actually what happens. It just glitches through the collision of the floor in the game. But still, it's always so aggravating when that happens. Alright, add the rope. Add this rope. Add a small stick there. Rope. Rope. Boom. Alright, so there's the bow trap. So what we need to do is first and foremost arm this thing. So we put an arrow in it. And I'm pretty sure, is that just armed as it is? Do I need to press anything? Kind of, is there a way I can test this? I don't know if this is actually, I think it's just passing straight through. Alright, well, there's only one way to test this. Yep. Works. Collect that arrow. Cool. Alright, so that means that all we gotta do is just rearm it. Cool. Place that arrow back in there. We are good to go on that one. Alright, back to building this one. Saw a tree over here that I can chop down. What do we get? We got leeches. There it is. Yeah, I see that beehive up there. Be good for my carbs in the near future. So we'll get that. Nice. Need bananas. No bananas. So again, I've never actually used these on enemies like that. I have only ever used the bow traps. Actually, I can't even remember when I've used the bow traps before. I may have actually never used the bow trap. Alright, so we got arrow, arrow, we got ground trap, or spike trap rather. Oh, let's see, over here we got ground trap, and we got this arrow that we're working on. You get 3 long sticks. See if this is going to count for one of the long sticks. Really? I'm growing Psychotria here? That's what I'm growing? Are you serious? Okay, let's ditch the Psychotria. I have no idea why I was even wasting my time with that. Probably, you know, when I started this, I probably didn't realize that I was going to get the Ritual of the Flame stuff from every single one of these. So, man, that was just a waste of growing time. Alright, so we'll replay this, or excuse me, replow this out. Dropping those pepper seeds. That'll actually bring me carbs and something that'll be useful. Let's chop this tree down. Just to get some spare resources here. Spare? No, we're gonna actually just go and use them right now. Alright, I do not want to venture out too far. I'm just gonna chop down this log. There we go, and oh, we're out of rope. Hopefully this should be all the rope we need. So there are more traps, like the killer trap and the stone trap and a couple others, but I don't think there's any that are really effective against the tribals like this. And so I think that this is all we're going to do. Kind of want to put another one right here. Whatever. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just go ahead and head into this challenge. Got 34 arrows. We got 9 tribal arrows. Alright, after all that work though, let's go ahead and save. Alright, let's get into it. And away we go with round 9. You get the spike trap. I saw that one die in the distance. He had a spike trap. Alright, he hit a spike trap. So I really like these traps that we've laid down. You want to just walk around the trap fell on the trap. Great, so now I gotta reset that trap. Oh man, okay, well that was a much more effective way of doing this. Let's go ahead and harvest these bodies and then we'll reset the traps. Might get another round or two in. Nice. Alright, don't want any bones. Don't want any human meat. These any better than what I'm rocking? 59. Let's replace that 44. Alright, and so now we're actually going to have to go out to where the traps are and get the bodies off the traps. I like that a lot better. Traps are the key. That is how this one is supposed to be played. You're supposed to be laying down a bunch of traps. The walls, the palisades, and the fences, subjective if they're helpful. It's all about those traps, man. That was the easiest round to date. Yet. That was the easiest round yet. And what's cool is that the ones that died from the bow traps, I just gotta walk over and pick the arrow out of their heads, and we can just rearm it. So that worked out very well. Alright, so it looks like both of the traps here. Yeah, both of those got hit. Oh, yep, he went down too. Man, so it looks like the traps took out half, at least half, of the tribals, and then I took out the other half. So, I mean, I can take credit for a little bit, but not much, right? Alright. You know what? I don't know why I have 3 of these ritual herbs. Let's go ahead and put 3 of these, or let's put one, I can put a second one there, okay. And then, just trying to think about a better way to organize this, because like these tobacco dressings are just kind of a pain. Alright, let's take these Brazilian nuts out of here. Put these tobacco dressings here. Dump the obsidian. Don't need to be walking around with iron. Got more bird feathers to dump. Alright, how you like me now? So back to collecting this miscellaneous stuff. Well, I guess we shouldn't call it miscellaneous. Arrows, human meat, feathers, bones. That's all pretty miscellaneous when you really get into it, now that I think about it. And these did really, really well. I have a feeling by the end of this challenge, I am just going to have everything set up on traps. Alright, I think I got all the corpses. That's handy. Alright, so we gotta reset these. And so that means putting more leaves on them. So we really do just need to be stockpiling leaves. I guess you can't really stockpile a leaf, because if you try to stockpile a leaf, it'll just turn into dry leaves by the next day. Alright, there's 5. That should be enough to reset the traps. Hopefully, should be enough to reset the traps. So we'll start by taking this one here. And then arm. Nice. That one didn't get hit, so we'll just keep that as is. Gotta arm this bow trap. Toss the arrow in there. Oh, you know what, before we arm that bow trap, we should put down this and arm the spike trap in front of it. And then arm the bow trap and put an arrow back in. Cool. Alright, well, you know what, we should also check to see if this structure got hit with any arrows. Looking good. Alright. So that means that we should just repair these here. I appreciate these traps. We're definitely going to be setting up more of them to keep this challenge straightforward and easy. Okay, so we won't do the bow trap just yet. Let's rearm this guy. This one, yeah, that needs to be rearmed too. Traps are the key. That is how to do the Eternal Flame Challenge. Just do the traps. Is this one still armed? That has never been armed. I was wondering why the dude just walked straight through it without, like, any issue. Man, that's unfortunate. That was a waste. Alright. There we go. And then we'll put arrow in it like that. I'm going to set up another one of these right here. That's just, it's too valuable of a trap not to. Alright, rotate around. Do it right. There we go. Nice. That was convenient. Just need 2 more. Is that big enough to give me 2 sticks? Cool. More rope. Probably going to be able to get 1 more round in. Is it going to be round 10? Might actually be, yeah, it might be round 10. And there's the bow trap. Go ahead and rearm this, or we'll arm it. Put this arrow in, and I have 1 more free arrow. Trying to think where would be another good place for one of these. Probably like over here where they come running. You know what, whatever. let's just dive into the challenge. Oof. Almost walked right back into another one of my traps. Alright, quick save. Let's do one more round. It's either what, round 9 or 10, right? Sucks. Entirely handled by traps. Way to go, traps. Got our first big guy. What's up, big guy? Hit my trap. Hit that arrow trap. I think every single trap got activated there. We're gonna definitely up our trap game before the next round. Bud. Alright, got our first tribal axe. Let's go ahead and transfer out. You know what? We do not need to be walking around with 2 of these bows with the amount of bows that we're picking up. Get that tribal axe. Dude had a lot of human meat on him. Okay. Collect all these bodies. Oh, what do we need? Hungry? We need carbs. Don't know why we need so many carbs. But we need some carbs. We can handle that. Alright. We're also really dirty right now, so you know what? Let's go ahead and hop down here. We'll take a quick bath. Free coconut too. We got that honey, that beehive honey from that tree that's near the base. So we'll go ahead and just eat that just to give us enough carbs to get through the day. Nice. Alright, you know what, actually, might as well chop this guy open. Eat that coconut too. And then have something else to eat. We don't need to bring the shells back with us. Alright, so that's enough to kind of get us through what we want to do before calling it here. Gonna bring back these sticks though. Definitely want to bring back these long sticks. We are definitely gonna make some more traps. Oh, centipede on there. That was close. Alright. Go ahead and just keep harvesting some of these corpses. So I think if I put like 2 or 3 more bow traps down, the first part of that last wave was just so easy with how these bow traps worked. So I'm going to just keep laying down a few more of them, but probably not that much. Want to put one about here, and then we might just start stacking them and see how many they can run through at once, but actually I don't know if that's going to be that productive now that I think about it. Huh. We're going to just keep experimenting, see what the best course of action is. Whew. Is that at 100? That is at 100. I'll ditch this one. Grab that one instead. Go away. We don't need you. and then get our next visual flame herbs. Alright, so I only got another 5-10 minutes here. Let's go ahead and see what other traps we can set up and build. Make sure we got all the bodies. Looks like we got all the bodies. Man, this bone pile. Like, the amount of bones just around this base is unreal. Okay, let's go ahead and get one more of these bow traps set up right here. That'll be nice. Oh, this stick, and then I can put this one down. Man, more rope. Can never have enough rope in this game. I'm happy though because this tree has just given me endless supplies of rope. Anytime that I need rope, I just go right to this tree. You know, I probably should have said something because now the next time I need rope, that tree is just not going to have any. Is that a puma? Did I hear a puma? I hope that wasn't a puma. Alright, I'm not seeing a puma. So we're going to pretend that we didn't hear that. If there is a puma, you let me know. Well, the puma should let me know. The people watching this probably can't do anything about it. Alright, so it looks like we got a nice handle on things. Just add these ropes in. And then the last stick. Alright, and that's ready to go. So, arrow. Oh, does this need to be reset? No, that's still good. That's also still good. Wow, I was expecting that one to actually need to be reset. Alright, and reset this one. There we go. Reset. Oop, I always forget that I need to do. Oh, I have none. Man, I might have to actually venture out to go get leaves soon. That's funny. So I think I have 6 or 7 traps. Oh, I have more than that now that I think about the locations of some of these. Every hit is making me tired. Alright, let's get some shut-eye, and then got a couple minutes left to finish this trap reset.
Need to rest.
Arrow sitting in my bed. Random. That's good enough. Again, we just want to have enough to reset the traps. Alright, so add that on there. Reset this. So I might just start stacking up spike traps and bow traps and just as many of them as I can fit into this area. Oh, I heard something. What'd I hear? I don't know what I heard, but typically when you hear anything in this game, it's not good. This is one that needs to be reset. That's something that's on my mind right now, is I haven't had a puma attack yet. And typically I always deal with at least one puma attack. Alright, and we arm this. so I got those. Those are set. That one's not set. Alright. That's pretty cool. Got some bananas here that we're going to take. Oh, looks like we also got some leeches here. There. Oh, there's more there? There it is. Cool. Alright, so the last thing I want to do before calling it is go hunting. Just so we have a fresh supply of meat for tomorrow. That's not human. Whew, almost jumped right into my own trap. So, there's typically a lot of percays back here. Easy picking. Cool. And that should be enough to set us up for success for next time. Next time we're going to try to do more than 4 rounds because we're going to try to not have the flame extinguished on us. But you know what? It happens and we're just going to keep on trucking. Do people still say that? I don't know if people still say that. I imagine if I have to ask, do people still say that? That they don't. That they don't still say it. So, can I put a banana on here? Really? I can't dry a banana? I wonder if you can smoke a banana. Like, put it on the bamboo smoker. How much time do I got? I got a couple minutes. Let's do more spike traps. We'll put a spike trap here. So I still want to be able to get through the base. So I got to be careful about placement. Free arrow. There's more. Really? No space for an arrow? That's not cool. Give me that arrow. There's probably dozens of arrows just sitting around this entire base here. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about building these, but these are going to be the new locations for spike traps that I'm going to place once I get into the next one. Should we add more around the base or add some of these? You know what? I think I'm going to add some of these. Yeah, let's put this like this. So that way if they choose to kind of just run straight across, they get like all of that hitting them. And we'll do the same over here. Just like that. Nice. Alright, so I should reset those 4 traps. And then we're going to call it on this stream. I'll do a building stream next time. I want to kind of alternate between the different games that we're playing. I don't think I've done a stream where I'm building something in a long time. Why did I do that? Why did I cut down that palm tree? That's pointless. Oh, that's just another palm tree. Don't want to waste time on that. No space in backpack. Let's fix that. Really? That's not cool. Well, we do not need all these bird feathers, so let's go ahead and ditch these. Really? That's just silly. Alright. Where can we... What are we going to do? We're going to put these down here. Take this and put this right here. That is going to open up enough room to grab that. Sometimes the inventory in this just... Like, they want it to be logical and make sense, but it's just... It just doesn't. Alright, here we go. Just rapid fire arm these traps. Man, so that's what, level 10? Yep. Got our first thug at level 10. Took quite a few arrows to put down. That's why we're laying down more traps like this. Because, yeah, I'd rather kill them with traps coming into the base than worry about setting up anything like a wall or a palisade. The walls are palisades. A wall or a fence or something like that. It just makes sense to me to do some damage instead of just like, oh yeah, come to my entrance, you know. But anyway, that's it for this one. I will see you guys another time. You have a great rest of your day.